Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen today, I want to talk a little bit about NEO Incorporated. This is ticker symbol NIO, or again, NEO as everyone more commonly knows it. This is the electronic vehicle company out of China. Obviously, most people know it as the Tesla of China. And a lot of people are hyped up and excited about this company. Not only is it in the EV space, it's doing a lot of really, really cool, awesome things. I think people recognize there is a ton of crazy potential and opportunity in the Chinese markets, but also the fact that NEO, just like China, has the ability to spread out all over the world as well. And I also know that there is a fair amount of people who are like, oh, dang, I missed the boat with Tesla. Tesla had this crazy run up. They've had these amazing numbers, this amazing growth, one of the best performing stocks, in recent history. Maybe NEO's my opportunity there. So in this video today, we're going to be going over, what's going on in NEO stock, some of the positive recent news, and yeah, just what's going on overall. So definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I would appreciate that a ton. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content, and consider checking out the first link in the description below for the Patreon that helps support my channel and my content, and it helps contribute to the YouTube portfolio that we track weekly on this channel. With that being said, let's get right into this. So today was a very, very interesting day, not only for NEO, but also for the entire market as a whole. We kind of got teased. You can see yesterday we closed at around 28.65. And we opened up just big. We were up 7.5% intraday. And it was looking to be a really, really big day for NEO stock and a really big day for the markets overall. I know SPY was up as much as 1.2, maybe even 1.5%. I didn't see exactly what the very, very top of the S&P was for today, but I know I saw upwards of 1.2%, which is an overall really, really good day for the market. And that's why you see, a little bit more speculative stocks like NEO, shooting up 5, 6, 7+%. But then the whole market just kind of, popped, and we started, getting some air out of the whole thing. It all started deflating a little bit. S&P went down. So many stocks went down. I know my personal portfolio was up pretty massively earlier in the day, and I think I ended up being down on the day in the end, which sucked. And again, NEO was no exception. It just kind of, from its high of the day to the bottom, it was down 5.4%. It still ended up in the green, still up 1.75%. So still a good day. Nothing to complain about or anything like that. But it could have been a much better day is all I'm trying to say. Year to date, this thing is still down. We're down around 13% in 2022. So again, just like most of the market here, a slow start to the year, almost historically bad start to the year for the market. So no surprise, and I don't really think any issue to panic about NEO being down. Obviously, it sucks to be down 13% in, 17 days or something like that. It's not fun, but, it would be different if NEO was down 13% while the market was humming, while the market was at all-time highs or something like that. That's just not the case right now. So if the market does start to turn around, then I think you can see what NEO does from there and maybe have a more accurate gauge on everything that's going on. Looking at Qualtrim, about just the overall insights about NEO, I know I haven't talked about this stock a ton on my channel, so I don't know, exactly how much everybody knows about it. But some of the numbers for NEO right now, quarter over quarter revenue just absolutely exploding. Their most recent earnings from November, their revenue was at about 9.81 billion. This is up from, September a year ago, or a year prior to that at 4.5 billion. So, revenue is just absolutely exploding. It's a massive growth company in terms of revenue, and that's what has people so excited. What people are a little bit worried about, some of the traditional value metrics sitting at right around a 435 PE right now. Obviously, that's very, very expensive. That puts some people off to it. That has some people worried. But obviously, you have to pay a little bit for some of these crazy growth numbers. And, maybe the company can potentially grow into some of that growth as well, if it does overperform like some people expect over the next coming years. A lot of other good news. EBITDA definitely trending in the right direction. Overall net income, they are still losing money, but, again, looking at their history of their net income, you see a clear kind of trajectory pointing in the right direction. That is very, very good. One thing that does, scare and worry people a little bit as well is the shares outstanding increasing from about 1 billion in September of 2020 to 1.5 billion in September of 2021. Something to keep an eye on. Obviously, there's a million different reasons why companies will increase shares outstanding. Some are good, some are bad, everything in between, but just definitely something to keep an eye on as well. But even though we have seen the price of Neo, in the past year be down 50%. We were back at 50, 60 before, and we've just kind of, come crashing down 50% in the last year, and just being all over the place. 52, or, all-time highs around $65, and here we are right now at around 29. It's not because the company has slowed down in terms of, growth, revenue, anything like that, and they're getting closer and closer to profitability, and obviously everyone knows that is going to be a very, very big time. Now, as far as some of the recent positive news coming out for this company, ET7 orders have started today. This is January 20th of 2022. And, people are kind of saying, hey, what do we know so far? Now, apparently, according to the comments, Neo doesn't ever show pre-order numbers. So we don't know yet if the ET7, is having really, really successful pre-orders, or if it's not going well, or if it's going to beat expectations or be in line with expectations, anything like that. But this is definitely something to keep your eye out on. Watch social medias, watch the news, watch any kind of reports and stuff. Does it seem like people are hyped up and excited about this? Overly hyped up and excited? Disappointed? It will be very, very important. And then obviously, some of the people are saying, hey, watch out for April, March, when we might start getting some delivery numbers. And that's when, we could really see a positive catalyst for the stock price to potentially pop really, really hard. If things are, looking good, if things are above expectations, if we're getting a lot of orders for the ET7, that could really start to make this thing go crazy. So that's definitely something to watch out for. We also have heard that the Neo ET7 has world-leading drag coefficient of 0.208. Tesla says the new Model S is the world's most aerodynamic production car, but again, it looks like the ET7 has a better drag coefficient. It looks like, potentially, I don't know, this says Model Y, but maybe they meant Model S here, but, Neo is looking to be competitive in a lot of ways with Tesla and other car companies around the world, so that's obviously a good sign. It seems like they have some really, really exciting technology and stuff going on over there. They also have this ET7 presentation with all the optionals you can choose, including function and experience, ordering and delivery, and a Q&A at the end. So you guys should definitely go check out this YouTube video if you are interested in stuff like that. So, check that out. That is some new information coming out about the ET7. This definitely has some people hyped up and excited, and everyone's trying to learn everything about it. We also have more and more people talking about the battery swap. Now, if you don't know what the battery swap is, obviously, currently, one of the main issues with electric vehicles is the fact that you need to recharge them, the fact that it can take a long time to recharge them, the fact that, when you're out on the road, you don't want to have to sit and wait a long time to recharge your battery, because that's inconvenient. That can suck. That can be annoying. So what Neo is doing with this battery swap thing is, for a monthly fee, you are allotted so many, battery swaps a month. You pull up to a battery swap station, they take your battery out, throw it on a charger, and give you a new fully charged battery. They're claiming it takes around 5 minutes, in and out. It should be comparable to, pulling up to the gas station and getting gas right now. And that is super, super cool. But obviously, it sounds expensive to have to build a bunch of battery swap stations and to have all these batteries on hand to actually be able to swap them out for people. They're, all these different costs and everything. So people are wondering what exactly the break even is going to be. Now, the CITIC predicted NeoSwap could be a mainstream option, and battery swap break even is going to be only at 60 battery swaps a day. And anything over that, that's going to be money in the bank. That's going to be profit. That's going to be looking good for Neo. Now, we've heard previous estimates of around 100 swaps per day being break even. So again, we don't really know exactly. We'll have to wait and see as more and more battery swap stations get built, as Neo cars become more popular, as people start using this stuff more often, what exactly that break even point comes out to be, and then how much money or profit or whatever Neo can start raking in on this stuff. Obviously, on the consumer end, it kind of makes things interesting as well. But the CITC Securities estimates that China will add more than 10,000 battery swap stations a year by 2025, bringing the total to more than 30,000. So that is very, very exciting. Again, some huge infrastructure, some huge facilities and things being put in place for Neo. You got to be excited about that. Also, we have Neo's battery as a service model could become mainstream option for battery swap players. This model may be the mainstream option for players in the battery swap space, said top Chinese brokerage CITIC Securities in a research note released yesterday, adding that the business certainty of providing such services for operational vehicles is the strongest. Obviously, this battery as a service system presents a very, very unique opportunity to Neo. Right now, everyone loves the subscription service model. That is king in the investing world, in the stock market, in the business world. Being able to get those recurring revenues every month, every year, over time from people. And again, on the other end, they are saying that this should be able to shave about $10,000 off the overall price of the vehicles as well. So maybe some initial savings for consumers as well, which also, could allow them to increase sales to get these cars out to more and more people. And then, yes, you'll get that recurring fee over time. Yes, people will be paying for it, but they'll be getting a convenient battery swap, especially as the infrastructure increases and times increase and all that stuff. So very, very exciting stuff that is going on with Neo right now for sure. We also had the first battery swap station outside of China has officially opened. Hope this all makes you happy in these dark times we find ourselves in. Blue sky coming, boys. And this is a new battery swap station that just opened up in Norway, I believe. I know some people are saying that this clip has been going very viral. This clip has been, getting out to a lot of people. It's great publicity, great branding for Neo. You'll love to see this. And again, it's also great news to see that more of these battery swap stations are opening. And it is something to be very, very excited about, not only for that growth potential and opportunity and everything in China, but getting out to Europe, getting out to the United States, getting out all over as well. Because yes, there's going to be this constant race, not only with Tesla, obviously one of their main competitors, but with all the other vehicle companies in the world as well, it seems. And obviously companies like Tesla and Neo, that are focusing more on just EVs, have some sort of a head start, and it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this all plays out. But again, today was definitely a good day for Neo stock. We are up on the day. We could have been up a little bit more, but we're still up on the day. That's good overall, but still tons of other good news coming out, tons of stuff to be excited about for Neo stock in the short and long term. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about NIO. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.